Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Southwest Pennsylvania. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within, featuring the Long War mod. And Operation Enduring Dawn is before us. Hopefully, I don't know, is that a good omen? Because I'm not a morning person and I'm doing one of my rare morning recordings. Let's just hope I have been awake enough. I've had my cappuccino, a little coffee to get me going. Let's hope we can make this happen. It's also an ice cream shop mission, not exactly where you want to be first thing in the morning, but let's just get in there and see if these omens we can overcome on this swarming mission.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Well, I could think of worse places to start than the backside of the ice cream shop, mainly because it gives us immediate access if we choose to take it up to the roof, and I'm thinking I'm gonna choose to take it. The ice cream shop itself looks to be fairly empty. So I guess you could argue there could be some issues, and then let's see, we'd have to, yeah, we're going to try the roof. We're going to try the roof and the elevation and everything that comes with it. We could have some company up there. We're going to find out pretty quick. Let's find out. Okay, Dash, we can get up this far on the roof. And Babe Ruth, you're the scout. Let's make it happen.
Heading to that location.
Wow, if they're not on the roof, and they're not in the ice cream shop, well, they could very well be in the parking lot, and in a way, if they're in the parking lot, that works in our favor. So let's try and get ourselves set for that eventuality.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Now, not everybody can make it up to the roof on a blue move. So Tamir, we're going to push you a little farther.
Yes, sir.
We'll do the same with you, Hank Aaron.
10-4.
Should be far enough back we don't have to worry about seeing anything over the edge. Margaret, Thatcher.
Let's do this.
Moving out.
And we got our Rocketeer chugging along here. Barry Bonds loaded down with his rockets. And Andy Gibbon, do you have snapshot? You do. Fortunately, we have snapshot, so I can kind of hang you back and get you to the edge to make a shot with everybody else.
Let's do this.
That means if anything decides to float on up, if it's floaters or seekers, we aren't going to have a lot of Overwatch ready for them. Winston Churchill, we'll just move you up a little.
On my way.
And then we'll have our lone Overwatch be the scout, Babe Ruth. What are we dealing with? A lot of little pitter-patters, and we definitely are hearing the sectoids. That first pitter-patter, I'm not guaranteed that that was all sectoid pitter-patter. Were those the claw pitter-patters of maybe some chrysalids? We're going to find out here. I think what we'll do is we'll try peeking over on this edge and clearing this side of the map, and we'll see if we can't rotate over to this edge of the map to take a peek that way and kind of play that game. Barry Bonds, you are a snapshot also, so I guess that's the right kind of team to go up to roof edges if we had to make a choice. Who shall we have take the first peek? we'll have our leader, Hank Aaron. He'll just pop up here to take a peek.
Position confirmed. Enemy spotted.
And we have it. Oh, the mutons were quiet. We got a group of thugs down there. And we got to come up with a plan to take care of them. There's their leader right here, right in the center by the nice explodable vehicle. We'll hold off on Hank Aaron in case we need smoke or suppression. And we'll start taking some actions here. Now, can we... not going to really be able to take any kind of flank moves without exposing other big swaths of the map. I'm content trying to stay on the edge over here. And I'm thinking maybe that's about as far. I'm wondering if that's even too close to the edge. So maybe we'll play it safe and make this the farthest over that we go. Winston Churchill, with your alloy cannon, get you as close to them as we can get.
I'm on it, Commander.
We did get one flank out of that. And everybody else can come to bear. Unfortunately, like people like Margaret Thatcher, you're not going to get double shots. Now, where do I have... Is this right here? Is that you, Tamir? Now, it's all smoke and mirrors kind of stuff with you, so the one thing we're lacking is grenades to try and blow away the full cover. At least all the others are in half cover. Let's hold off on you then. Andy, we'll give you a line down here. You can be a little farther back because of your weapon that you're working with. And it looks like you pretty much can see them all from here, except maybe that last guy behind the newspaper dispenser. Now you can see him from here too.
Roger that.
Barry, can you even make it to the edge to give me some rocket chances? You can here. Although it's not necessarily a close range snapshot, we're going to have a degree of scatter, but the one thing I'd like to be able to do is try to blow away that full cover right there.
I'm rolling.
So let's see what the scatter is, because I can deal with the half cover. Let's see, 2.5 or 2.6. Well, guess what? I'm going to center it on the truck, because that's the cover I want to take care of the most, and hopefully the scatter will still blow away that full cover.
Launching.
And it just blew away the whole muton. Okay. We'll take it. Scattered farther back, so I was hoping if it didn't scatter I would have picked up a little hit on the leader guy over here, but that was not meant to be. Now we do have hollow targeting on you, Keith. So let's get you from... Of course, we got to be careful about... If we don't take them all out, they could heave a grenade up here potentially, eh? So we got to be careful about that too. The alloy cannon, you won't exactly get that close, Babe Ruth. But we'll try it. Because you don't... Oh, because he's behind the bench. Well, how good is it? Yeah, you only really got the one option here, so we might as well just go ahead and take it. And it's not a good start. Well, I guess the rocket was the start. Let's see. Well, they got pretty hard to hit. I'm going to need some hollow targeting help on these guys. Keith, what kind of shots do you have? Nothing superior, nothing great also. I'm almost thinking we got to really focus on the leader. He's going to have the perks and the extra aim more than likely. Muton Grenadier. Yeah, he has opportunist covering. Oh, covering fire. But he's not on Overwatch, so now's the time to try taking care of him. Bombard. Can throw those grenades a long way. Wow. Yeah, they're starting to get some perks, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to get the hollow targeting via suppression, because if we aren't able to take this guy down, I want him suppressed.
Hi, Commander.
Churchill, let's do the one flanked guy and work on this one this way. I think that's our best option to try and... Ooh, 66% crit, and we need a crit to take him out. And you delivered. Okay. The numbers are looking better little by little by little, so I wonder if I need to just keep him suppressed and work on the other guy farther back. But even those odds aren't great, so maybe I need to just suppress them both, and then whoever has remaining fire should do what they can do. That is the plan. Playing a little conservative, but we're on half-cover roofs against some deadly mutons if they hit. We will take you, however, Andy Gibbon, to take that shot against the leader and hopefully do a good amount of damage right here. We're missing some key shots that we need here. Margaret Thatcher, can you bring on some hurt against this guy? Yeah, a crit, 12 crit, almost took it out. How much is left? 2 ticks. That renders him a little less dangerous, I think. Now the question is, do I just throw smoke to protect us, or Tamir, do you have the aim? I'm thinking we're going to do the smoke job here, at least on the guys most in the front. Hopefully the guy closest won't be able to heave a grenade. That's my biggest fear. Hopefully suppressed. Their grenade throwing range will not work for them. Now we find out soon if we made the right choice. While we're at it, let's check a battle scanner over here to see if we have some more company down over on this side of the map. Let's see, if I pop it right about there, we should have some lanes to see some things around some of the vehicles. Okay, there's that sectoid group we heard. Oh, there's outsiders out there. What the heck? A lot of sectoids, but there's, since when do outsiders join in the fray here? Okay, there you go. We got some outsiders, ladies and gentlemen. Do we see anybody down below into any of the buildings? No, but a lot of sectoids and a sectoid commander. I was going to say, that's a lot of weak units if they don't have help. And there is one sectoid commander. This is just the regular sectoid group, it looks like. So in the back we got outsiders and sectoid commanders to deal with. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see, Winston Churchill. Oh, you got a second shot because you're Winston Churchill and you must have been in the ring of being able to shoot twice even though you were at high elevation. Wow, what do you know? Well, we'll take it. I'm not going to complain. 61% is not the greatest of odds, but maybe we can take this guy out. Nah, not quite. Not meant to be easy today. It's not meant to be easy. It is a morning recording after all, right? They're moving up. Oh, and the outsiders are mobile with them, so they're not a stationary group of outsiders. Maybe that's the weird footsteps I didn't see. Well, thank goodness for the smoke help and his red fog help, and he's hunkering down. So hopefully we can bring some better fire to bear this time. Let's see, the hollow targeting, where do we... Oh, you know, he's hunkered this time. He's making life difficult for us. I don't think we're going to have much odds at all to be able to hit this guy in the back. They're going to be some pretty low odds. The only thing we will have is volume of fire. So I am going to give you the shot, Winston Churchill. I think we're going to just hang back so we don't activate too many enemies at once here. And just do volume of fire on the mutons. I mean, obviously I could jump down, but then I pretty much, if I try to do any kind of capture moves on this primed up muton, we pretty much have to worry about activating a heck of a lot more, and the capture doesn't become worth it to me. So I think we'll pass there. We got is this Executioner? Yeah, we're gonna do Margaret Thatcher's Executioner on the big guy. She has 2 tries for it at 86. We gotta be able to do it. Yes. Anything to thin the ranks. 46%. I think we will do a little hollow. We'll just do a straight shot in case you get lucky, Keith. Like you're gonna get lucky, but it'll conserve the ammo, it'll provide the hollow, and then we got a volume of fire thing going against this remaining muton in his hunkered down state.
Missed.
Well, what the heck, so much for conserving ammo. Got him hollow targeted yourself. Okay. Now we'll start the volume of fire thing going. Coin flip shot. Nice hit. Iron Lady's coming through for me now. Barry, I think we will just... Now we'll just take a shot with you, because rocket-wise the enemies aren't, at least where you are, we don't, it's not going to pay to steady these guys moving around in here. I don't think they have access to the roof on this side. So we'll just give you a conventional chance to pick up a kill. And we're just kind of, I think I'll hold off on the suppression on you, Hank Aaron, just in case, and we'll just kind of go on down the line. A little conga line action here. There we go, Andy. Out of the sick baby, getting back into form.
Got no ammo.
Now we got to start thinking about how the next round of activations is going to go. We're going to have to kind of hopefully have a sense on where this pod's going to move, but... And by dropping down, what kind of line of sight? So there's several potential options, and I think I'm just going to move people, move soldiers up towards this corner.
On my way.
Get the reloads going. Yeah, definitely get the reloads going
Yes.
where possible.
Okay. We're green to go.
Get ready for our next round of action. We'll even get you up a little closer, Tamir, in your support role. So the sectoids, are they visible? Did they activate? We're going to find out in a second. They may have come into sight to activate. Or are they too close to the building? Yep, they activated. So they're going to take the loser positions, the same loser positions that were taken by the mutons. Now my question becomes, if I jump down to do some flank moves on these guys, are these guys going to be over here? I think it's worth a battle scanner again to take a peek down there. Now, who else has a battle scanner? I think a couple of us do somewhere in here. Is it only the one? Nope, it's only the one, and we're gonna waste, I guess, the last battle scanner to see, keep tabs on these guys down here. I imagine right about there should do it. When you got outsiders and sectoid commanders, I think that's a worthwhile pod to keep track of. Now my question becomes, so it's this outsider right here that's the question that could have line of sight depending on how I drop down. But as long as I drop down Well, right here could be a problem. No, maybe not. Maybe we're at far enough distance at this point. If I try dropping down for a flank, if I need it. We shall see, because we always have the run and gun available to get the low cover, low profile leader kind of sectoid. Do we have enough firepower to take care of everybody else? That is the question. So my question becomes, if I'm dropping down here, yep, I'm going to be seen. So this is not an option. We're going to have to stay roof side, or we activate by dropping down. We have some decent chances on some of these guys up close. And we'll take these decent chances right off the bat. So that was a single shot for Winston Churchill. Now before, when the one muton was right here, that was close enough to allow for a second shot. They are not close enough to allow for that second shot anymore. Babe Ruth, your alloy cannon can get right here and not make you visible. So that should give you a good % shot right there. Yep, that's the one we're gonna take. Now we're starting to deliver on some of these less than perfect chances. Now, Andy, you have high cap mags. You have to reload, unfortunately. Dang it.
Back online.
So you're out of the running. We have Keith to provide hollow on the... I think what we will do... I think we will suppress their leader guy down here, since he has the best cover options.
Aye, aye. Suppress.
Margaret, you're going to get one shot before you have to reload. And we're going to take the best one you have. Yes. This is just what we wanted. Now we can get you reloaded. Barry, we're giving you another conventional shot. Can you deliver this time? A little better chances than the last time. Oh, nice hit. Didn't quite take him out, but nice hit, nice hit. Hank Aaron.
On my way.
We're going to give you a straight shot chance too. Coin flip to see if you can't finish him off. And you do. Okay. So they're going inside now. The question becomes, who else do we got active on this map? That can't be enough on a swarming mission, and if we drop down, what else are we gonna see? Whoops, I wanted to press this. We've killed only 8, so a swarming mission, that's what, another 5 more is 13. I don't know if that quite is enough to qualify as a swarming mission. My memory's a little fuzzy on that, but maybe. So I think it's safe now to take a peek. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a peek up in this corner just in case we see something farther down. We're going to take this corner peek
Moving.
with you, Tamir.
Visual on the goods.
Yes, we have visual on the goods. And start moving everybody else to get ready for a plan of action against the rest.
I'm on it, Commander.
We can afford to double move you.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Roger
We're going to
that.
play it safe and just try to get those that need it reloads.
That's affirmative.
10-4.
Double
Well, you are a snapshot rocketeer. Even though I don't like the scatter that comes with that snapshot sometimes.
Good system go.
Gonna reload where we need it so we got full amounts of ammo. Not a lot of. Now, are they gonna come right back out the door and go live, or are they gonna continue their inward trek? Okay, now we got to decide, are we in position where we can afford, and we don't have any more battle scanners, I do believe. That is it. So if we jump down now, it's a little bit blind. Of course, some of them have gone into the kitchen. So are they going to continue their path to the back of the building? Is that where we need to set up an ambush or attempt to set up an ambush? What do we think? What do we think? Because I don't think meld is maybe on the menu today. Let's see. I do have the rockets still existing to help us out if we get into trouble. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's try. Because there's a lunch. Is that a lunch counter that goes all the way across, or the serving counter for the restaurant? Let's give it a go. Let's get ready to drop down next turn, because we aren't quite close enough. And we'll see if they don't quite get out the back door, then we can drop down and explode on them in that back kitchen area. They'll have only maybe like a limited amount of full cover, and we have a rocket that can blast them away. So let's set up for this. And we'll have our whip-de-doo table cover for most of us, a couple full cover spots, but mostly half cover spots on our own, so we're really gonna have to explode on them and take them out quick.
Position confirmed. Alien object in sight.
I'm rolling. On my way. On the move. Aye, aye.
Barry, I imagine this is just fine for you.
Understood. Moving in.
And finally, Babe Ruth will pop you right in there.
On overwatch. I feel
Moving to Overwatch.
ready to engage. Come get some.
Which way they're coming back? They're going farther in, and they barely go out the back door. But we're still hearing more footsteps, aren't we? We're still hearing more footsteps. Well, Winston Churchill. Let's get Babe Ruth. He is the scout. Let's have him do the official scout duties. Whoops, I went right by Babe Ruth. You're going to be the official scout, and we're going to drop you right here. Ooh, it's a dash? Oh, because we can't drop down. Look at this, because of the awning. Well, this plan was not worked out very well, was it now? And I'm kind of thinking we now have to change to the back alley, and we still heard footsteps and movement. Like there's another pod out there. I think we got to change our plans to... Sorry folks, we're changing our plans. I think what I got to do, because of those mysterious extra footsteps I've been hearing, we're going to take a peek on the back wall here. Nothing. So we're going to move towards the back wall and then make our move to the side wall since they seem to be headed to the alley.
Running.
Roger, Dodger. Affirmative.
Understood. Moving out.
Solid copy. Rolling. Solid copy, Commander. Overwatch. I've got my eyes on. Roger. Got eyes on. Eyes on the prize.
Oh, are they going back in the building or headed out to the back alley? They're continuing their walk to the back alley and they're getting ready to potentially come up a ladder. And yes, there is more out there.
Weapons hot.
It's another pod of sectoids and another one down. So that's all of them. That is the pod. Or maybe it was considered two separate pods that we had active down there. So we've got an outsider that decided to join the party up high. So who all is active? That's the question. Outsider, sectoid commander, and sectoid. So that second outsider is part of a different pod. That's why the footstep difference is, because those were two pods that happened to be near each other. So we got a live sectoid commander, and that could be okay, depending on what's the sectoid commander gonna do. Like there's a sectoid commander there. Is that the live sectoid commander, or is there another one I'm not aware of? Ooh, baby. How many outsiders are we? Is there's a separate pod and there's 3 outsiders. And there's 2 sectoid commanders. That's information we just don't quite know yet. Andy, where are you at? Andy Gibbon, Andy Gibbon, Andy Gibbon. What kind of a shot do we have at the moment on the outsider? This is where I'm missing a few grenades. Now we can always spend a rocket, or we can bring up a little
Heading there now.
hollow targeting to start the parade on this guy. We're just gonna not suppress him and hope we have enough weapons to bring to bear to take him out as a hollow targeted outsider. That's the play on this one. We're gonna not worry about the guys down below yet since they're out of sight. Ho, 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 ho. And we got a shredded hit on top of things. Let's see who we got now. Shall we bring you into cover just in case here, Barry Bonds?
Good to go.
66%. Are you having it within you to be a conventional kind of weapons guy today and not lean on your rockets? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, I'm thinking if any others decide to come up, they're going to join the party up the ladder here. So let's set some overwatch for when they do just that. Let's get you over here. Tamir, do we have someone else who can get a little farther? Yes. Babe Ruth, you can get over here. In fact, Margaret Thatcher, you're probably too far away. You're gonna be overwatching, but standing a little bit in the open, maybe. Unless I can give you this position and get somebody else a little farther up.
Time to motor.
On it.
Now the question is, we potentially have a ladder position right there too. So Andy, why don't we block this ladder? And just steady your weapon there. And let's get a little overwatch for everybody else that's available. See if they decide to take the ladder challenge. We got Sectoid Commander doing Mind Merge. And we're just watching Meld go bye-bye left and right. Do we dare get a peek over the edge? Do we dare? And because that potentially activates a second pod. Yeah, we dare.
Position confirmed.
Ooh, but you can't see. You can't see them down there. That's interesting. A lot of them are down below still. We got an outsider down here. We got a sectoid commander right there. Well, we're going to risk activating another pod right now.
Moving. Got something over here.
And that was not the active sectoid commander, and now we have active outsiders too. I'm kind of thinking this is the good spot to maybe drop a rocket right down in the middle of them and see what that does for us. Scatter's only 1.1, so the one thing I've learned about the Snapshot Rocketeer, as long as it's a short-range rocket, it's not half bad. Not half bad. Let's try it this way. 1.1 scatter. Let's at least, please, at least hit the sectoid commander with this scatter.
Boom, boom, pow.
Okay, now we got to get people to the edge and hopefully to see some of these other enemies here. Because you can see all three from there. Now we can potentially drop that. The problem is with the run and gun. Well, Winston Churchill, let's just get you up to the edge. See if you can see the sectoid commander from this edge position right here. Hopefully he's far enough out. No, we cannot see him from the edge. Line of sight from the roof is a little dicey. We should be able to see this other sectoid too. Well, while we're at it, we might as well block the ladder. And we can see two at this point. Now that we got all our active enemies now we're starting to find the misses. We're starting to get the misses.
Moving to position. Got him.
Yes.
Oh boy. So it looks like we're going to have to drop down in order to be able to see the sectoid commander's way it's looking. Because he's just too close to the building. And I don't have anybody with... Is that blue move down here? No, that's... End of blue move. Yeah, that's yellow move. We're gonna have to hope they wander into Overwatch is what we're gonna have to hope.
On the move.
Let's see who's got our remaining shots here. Nobody. So I guarantee you that silly sectoid down below. We do have a little smoke maybe. Tamir, where's the most likely place we're gonna have to experience the smoke, and we'll put it right about here.
Pumping smoke.
Hopefully it's enough to protect us. Hopefully they don't go for the unsmoked. Let's do a bunch of Overwatch and hope they get sloppy in their movements.
Roger that. Scanning. Got it covered. Come get some.
Come on, that looks like an Overwatch move.
Bye-bye.
Now Now how about a commander? He's gonna... Oh, he's moving out, but he's not. So we gotta worry about somebody getting minded. No, he went twice. Now I got a peek down below. We got some active things down in the ice cream shop doing a little mind merge game, but we're primed now, and I do even think not even Mr. Spector can... we're very limited in who can see down there, aren't we? Who's in range? Okay, that's where the range started. Now I can't understand why Andy Gibbon can't see from there. We're gonna try moving you here. Now we can see. That's the shot I wanted Andy to take. Not messing around with these commanders, sectoid commanders. So we got coffee shops active. I think what we'll do is start moving down towards the coffee shop. So if we need to drop down, we can. Let's start doing that with those that have movement. Maybe we'll keep them in the smoke. Not that it's going to last much longer.
Heading to that location.
Oh, there's a hole in the roof. We're going to have to be careful about them being able to see us from underneath is what we're going to have to watch out for.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We're going to have to watch out for that move because you know how funky line of sights can be. So maybe we just dash the rest over or run the rest over this way a little bit.
Double time. Moving out.
All right, so hang on a second, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Is everybody moved? Everybody that's left at this point, I think we're going to overwatch in case they decide to get sloppy with their wandering ways and come out of the ice cream shop. This is where the battle scanner would be nice. Now we do have an option with Winston Churchill. No, you don't have... Oh, wait. I'm looking for Babe Ruth. That's who I'm looking for. You do have lightning reflexes. So Babe Ruth, maybe you're the one we drop down. Is that not a blue move? Oh, that is your blue move. So we can drop down, take a peek inside that room, and if necessary, we can lightning reflex you back to the roof if it doesn't look the way we want it to look.
Rolling.
Okay, what do we see? Oh, it's a sectoid commander of all things down below in pretty good position back there, especially with your weapon of choice. Now he's mind merging somebody right here that we can't see. Must be because of that full cover cow. So as far as the ice cream shop is concerned, maybe we need to reorient ourselves a little to drop down slightly different. Now remember, we also, I believe, still have some outsiders active. 2 outsiders, a sectoid and a sectoid commander. The outsiders were back in the other restaurant, but of course we have no clue where they have since moved. We're gonna have to be careful of that. They could be making a move to decide to come around and climb up this back ladder for all I know. So we got to be careful. So I'm thinking for this particular move, I will take Babe Ruth out of sight, get everybody else over to this side, and then Babe Ruth will gain sight again, and we should have everybody available to do a drop down. Now the only thing that can screw that up is if the outsiders decide to join the party in the middle of all this.
Moving to position.
Yes, sir.
There is no awning there. There is no awning there, so we can jump down.
On the move.
So let's set up for it.
Stepping off. Moving to designated coordinates. Hauling ass.
We'll reload where possible because I don't think we're going to need any overwatch. And let's get you out of sight.
Roger that.
Means they're out of sight too. But we'll gain sight back. Now that could be the sectoid commander underneath us. Oh, I'm seeing stuff over here now. Were they able to move that far? So I moved myself to drop down and now they moved that far? Is that possible? Well, time for you to take a look, Babe Ruth.
Rolling.
Wow, they were way over here, so I guess that's a possibility. I can do a world of hurt if I had somebody that could drop down on that sectoid commander. We do have Andy Gibbon who could potentially get a flank on that sectoid commander to start some hurt, and let's give it a shot. Because there doesn't seem to be any overwatch set up. It's only 60. So he's got some defensive perks. But boy, if we did connect, maybe, just maybe, do we have a way? Keith, how far away are you? You're not that far away. Maybe we need to get Babe Ruth and forget Babe Ruth, get him out of the way.
Move into position.
Oh, I probably could have kept Babe Ruth there and brought Keith Murl where Babe Ruth was, but who knew? So let's get down here to provide some hollow. We'll do it with a straight shot, hoping we can get lucky. And no such luck. That means we got Andy Spector Gibbon at 70%. Very doable, but not a guarantee. Come on now. A 10 crit.
I'm out of firepower over here.
Do we have anyone else we can get a shot off with? Not from any point of safety. Well, unless we are able to... Yeah, he's got cover from over there, though. That's the only drawback. We also have run and gun available to take him out that way. And that'll be my insurance policy, because I don't want to get near to where those outsiders might be. So Margaret Thatcher, let's bring you here. Can you see from here? Good. 61% is good enough for me. And because it was the commander, it actually kills his mind merger pal over there. Let's see. Just leaves us our two outsiders, and that should be it. Just the two outsiders. Now we got to go hunting without a battle scanner to go track him down. More than likely they're in the restaurant, so I am going to start moving in that direction. Not at the edge in case they've moved back outside. I don't need to be activating quite yet until we get everybody else kind of in the party. Oh my lord! Now we know where they are, and good thing these guys can move back. Now that's not going to be a very good... That may be what I have to do with you, is a little run and gun to get the best shot I possibly can on this guy now. You are You know, my running gunners tend to be the tanks. Just what I thought, coming up that back ladder. They were ready to surprise us. Let's hope this is enough to take him out and put a little bit of hurt on him. 84 is not a guarantee, though. And we just saw why it's not a guarantee. We can get a shredder rocket going. Of course, that's a wicked scatter. It's not a guarantee either, but since we're down to our end game here, we at least got him shredded, which is not great for Barry Bonds if he moves forward in any way, shape, or form. I can throw smoke. And how far forward can I get Tamir for a shot? Doesn't look like I can get him close enough without, unless I put you right here and just throw you and Barry Bonds in smoke and hope we get lucky on a hit. Do I have smoke on both you guys, right? Yes, we do. Oh, we also got a command. We also got a command.
Headed there now.
And this is where we're going to use the command. And give it one more try at 84%. That's a decent command try to go again. There we go. And then there was one outsider. So now we can start bringing some guys over.
On my way.
And just in case the other outsider wants to do the same thing, we're going to do this. Since we own smoke right now, we might as well use it. That's where he is. Uh-oh. Is it a shot? It's not a shot. Not a shot. Problem is, Barry Bonds, I don't think we can get a rocket over there. That means I'm going to have to make do with who I got out here. And Andy, of course, you need a reload. So what we may need to do is break a line of sight down below as much as possible, I should say. Let's see, if we do a blue move here, I don't think he can flank you and allow you to reload, Margaret Thatcher.
Got it covered.
Get you out of sight.
Let's do this.
Let's take care of the ones down below first. Babe Ruth, we can get you behind the vehicle, no problem.
I'm on the move.
Just getting you out of sight. Keith, we can get you out of sight easy right
On
here.
my way.
And Andy, we can get you over here to reload. Out of sight.
Oh yeah.
Now we got to worry about the guys on the roof and getting ourselves in position for this guy too. I think the first step is to get over in cover in case he somehow is able to come up that ladder. We are going to reload though. Probably should have had that on Overwatch. I may regret it.
I'm rolling. Guys covered. I see you, Commander. Another them, Mr. Connie. On Overwatch. I'm ready.
Here we go. Let's find out. Oh! Wow, we got sight through that little gap in there, although we still missed. Is he gonna drop back down, or is he gonna? No, he's gonna drop back down. So we have an ishy kind of understanding of where he is, ish. Barry Bonds, you want to take the peek?
Moving.
Okay, he's up near. He's either run inside or he's near the edge. So we are going to get ourselves in near the edge. Is this blocking the ladder? Not quite.
Getting it done. I'm on it, Commander.
This is blocking the ladder. Okay, Overwatch. Now let's take a peek around the corner. Probably should have done this first. Look at that. Look at that. Standing in the open. That's worth a regular shot at 69. No, forget the suppression. It's 69 and we love that number. Well.
Negative damage.
Andy.
Moving to position.
50% chance of crit. Nice job. He can regen though without us being able to take him out.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, it's the same old, same old. Margaret Thatcher, are you going to be able to see him from here? It's worth taking that shot. Oh, we survived. What a weird little mission. But the rooftop position really helped us out in this case. And being able to hit those pods more or less until the end, one at a time, made all the difference in the world.
Returned without a scratch, and they managed to recover more of the alien meld substance.
We got some meld. I don't know how. Maybe it's probably just one token meld that you get, because I know we sure didn't get any of the canisters, and we saw one at least expire. Let's find out. Iron Lady Thatcher promoted to gunnery sergeant. Awesome, awesome. We're getting some high-level troopers ready now. Yeah, 4 meld. That's token meld. Panic in Egypt has decreased.
We will be in touch, Commander.
They seem to be focusing on Africa these days, so anything to reduce panic is a good thing. Let's just get an overall peek on panic over here. Yeah, Egypt needed a reduction. South Africa worries me just a little bit if they keep focusing down there. Now what are we on? 12th? Next day we want to remember to do a scan. We got some credits now. And let's take a look in the foundry first. We don't have enough berserker corpses there. Now we're going to hold off there. How are we looking on facilities? We're going to get some more power shortly, so that'll help us out. In the meantime, do we have any other items to need building? So maybe we need to look at some of the mech upgrades, because that is our next area to expand into. So we'll start with a little railgun action. Try a little proximity launcher, that's it. So do we want that or the flamethrower, grenade launcher? Yeah, we'll try the sentry gun. And that may just about be it. Yep, that's it for the moment. Let's get back out there and scan. Okay, we are in the 13th. I think it's time to go back in before we forget, and hopefully we just got to find out if what the cost of a scan is. I forgot to check on that. Insufficient cash. I think we got to sell to get up to 100 is probably what it's going to cost us. So let's visit the gray market, get that 100 extra bucks. Yep, that's it right there. Yep, we got it. Let's scan.
Intel scan complete.
We found it in
Positive
Egypt.
ID on Exalt cell locations.
So let's go with you. So we're narrowing it down. Right now it's Argentina,
We're currently
Egypt,
tracking several unidentified
Germany,
targets, but
or
nothing that requires our
Australia.
attention just yet.
And UK. Bradford was in the way. Okay, let's try the covert op. Let's look for Odelia. There she is right here. In fact, we'll be able to give her a promotion. Let's load it out. We'll go with the laser pistol. We'll get the vest on. And we'll keep you with the grenade. Let's take a look at your promotion. Tech Sergeant level. Hang on just a moment while I try to refresh my memory on how I want to promote her. So hold on just a second. Alright, we are back and we are taking resilience for Odelia. That way she's immune to the critical hits. That's a big one for a run and gun operative. Let's see. Let's send her out on the mission.
Incredible. Weapons in particular. I don't know what we're going to do with this stuff once the aliens are gone.
Now let's get back there scanning. Do we have any weird requests that would be nice? No, we're not doing that. We are not in that much of a need, and this is the one that wants all of our... Nope. Just wanted to double check. Let's get out there and scan. Let's get our next mission. So Jelly Delirium is now available, added, and it'll upgrade our flamethrower capabilities. Let's see, what do we want to work on now? We still need 5 sectoid commanders before we can do an autopsy. I only need 1 more now. Now that they're starting to appear, pretty soon we'll be able to get that done. Let's get these UFO analysis things done real quick. We aren't quite ready really to take... Oh, the destroyer, that was that new upgraded medium that we had run into. Let's get that one done for sure. Let's get out there and scan some more.
Contact detected.
And we have a low medium raider that we want to definitely address over here. Let's do some laser. Let's go take our best guy, Dragon Liao, on a balanced kind of a thing. See what we can do.
Engaging bogey.
Satellite assist.
Closing on target.
Oh, we almost did it without getting a hit. Interceptor shot down the UFO, and we have movement at the target, so we got our next mission. Alright, you guys know the drill. I'll be back in just a second with the team we're going to take out. Okay, we're back with the team, and leading it off is our commanding officer, Rafi Nadal. He's got a lot of the smoke perks, and in fact, he's got the combat drugs perk along with that smoke, so we'll see if we can't put that to good use. On this mission, we got Peter the General Van Dorn along as our infantryman with the alloy-plated rounds and a scope to hopefully really make his infantry duties effective. Alexis Teach It Drag already at Master Sergeant, getting her last and final promotion, so she just didn't have I would have loved to take some lower level snipers to get promoted up, but can't take them out when they're fatigued right now, so we're going to give her her final. She's a double tap crit monster kind of a build here, and the most important of all to add to her abilities is that double tap. And she now has it. Alexis is complete. So hopefully we'll get to have some fun with her this mission. We gave her the, she doesn't have lock and load, but we gave her the expanded mags to help hopefully have enough shots. We're going to have to remember to keep her fully reloaded as much as possible. We got, actually, with that in mind, for double tap, I think I may just switch out, even though that's going to pack a lot more punch. I think we may just go to the higher ammo laser sniper rifle. We'll have a little tiny drop off in damage output, but with double tap, she hopefully will make up for that. So let's play it that way. We got Chilong Jangalong as our assault, and of course got the breaching ammo. Sebastian Professor Jeski is our concealment recon scout, and got the lone chem grenade. We did take a arc thrower, but it's not got the repair function, so we're gonna have one attempt at a capture, hopefully on this downed medium. Kristen Nitzerg is our gunner with the armor piercing ammo. Edgar Allen the Raven Poe is along as our Rocketeer, one of the lower level guys on this team, and Sandy Koufax, having been injured, is one of the lower level guys on this team. Corporal and Sergeant, look at that. When's the last time we've taken out some level troops like that? But hopefully with the protection they have, they can get some experience and earn their higher ranks. Okay, that is the team. Let's get out here and, well, it's hard to tell from the picture, but let's find out what the operation name is, and maybe we'll get a clue of what kind of map we got for this downed medium.
Dropship has arrived.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. Our target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
Well, as I said, not sure exactly which map this is, although it's fairly open, deserty, plains kind of open map. So we'll take a look when we get into it next episode. Operation Final Dream. Let's see how we do against this downed medium aircraft. And this is ZigZagZog signing off from southwestern PA. Hey, hit me a like if you can. If you've made it this far to hear me ask you for it, do it, do it, do it. And we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.
Busty.